the model of an ancient olive press. The olives are pressed not by bare foot, because if you dance on the olives, you have the stone, you have the pits, and then really blood will come out. But in this case of the olives, you have to crush them by a rolling stone. This is the rolling stone. Imagine it's full with olives. This is the season. And the idea is here not to make pickled olives, but to produce olive oil. The olive oil is very important as a symbol and as a food. So let's imagine humans or animals can carry this stone around, crushing the olives. The liquid will come out here. You collect the liquid, but it's not pure oil. It's oil mixed with water. The water is quite poisonous. You have to separate the water from the oil. But then you still have some pulp here, which contains oil. You want to take out the last drop. So people had this instrument here. We had a basket. The basket was stolen. But you see here. I'm sorry about that. We are still trying to find out where is the basket. But here we see baskets which are not easy to be stolen. And they collected baskets here. And the idea was to put pressure on the basket. How? By lifting up these weight stones. These are authentic weight stones. Each one about 350 kilos. Putting pressure here. And the oil, including the water, would flow down into the hole. Then you have water and oil. You have to separate. I'm not here to tell you about olive oil industry. No. But to talk about the olive oil as a very big symbol. The pure olive oil also symbolizes the Holy Spirit, the pure Holy Spirit. And I would like to connect it very much to a parable, a very relevant parable of the Lord Yeshua concerning the olive oil. The oil of the olive. Which parable is that? The 10 virgins. The 10 virgins. Friends, I think it will take us one more minute, but let's read the passage. Only read. I will highlight one word, and that's what I would like you to remember from this place. It's Matthew 25. Who will read that for us? Nice English, clear and loud. Who will read that?
The whole parable?
No, yes, from 1 to 13.
Okay. Then the kingdom of heaven shall be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. Now 5 of them were wise and 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, "Behold, the bridegroom is coming. Go out to meet him." Then all those virgins arose and trimmed the lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise answered, saying, "No, lest there should not be enough for us and you. But go rather to those who sell and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut. Afterward, the other virgins came also, saying, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But he answered and said, "Assuredly, I say to you, I do not know you. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour in which the Son of Man is coming."
Thank you. So here, it's a big warning for the end times. That's why it is relevant. Big warning to all of us. Jew, non-Jew, black and white, men and women. rich and poor, to be wise and not to be foolish. And the Lord several times warns us to be wise and not foolish. And the wisdom is in having oil not only in the lamps, but also extra in the vessels. Extra in the vessels. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. What does the oil represent? He's not talking about oil. The oil is a symbol of holiness and holy life, pure life. How do we live holy lives? How do we live in purity? By following and keeping the commandments of the Lord Yeshua. That's a disciple.
Amen.
It's not just a believer. I don't like the word believer, I tell you. We have all kinds of believers. But he wants us to be disciples, followers, doers, and live holy lives by keeping his commandments. And did you find a word here in this passage which we talked about earlier?
Watch.
Watch! Watch.
Okay.
Shikdu. That's the imperative form. Shikdu. So we have shaked, shoked, and shikdu. Shikdu. Watch. Be ready. Be prepared. We all have to watch. We all have to live holy lives to correct what is wrong in our lives and live in holiness, because the most terrible thing is to hear, "Who are you? I don't know you." That's what I wanted to share here.